Hello, this is Masterchef back today with another fantastic video. You know what, I was walking by the kitchen and I got pulled in here because something told me, hey, how about making some corn fritters, which is hot water cornbread. But we're going to put Masterchef twist on it. And what we're going to be using today, we're going to be using 2 cups of Pearl Milling Camp white meal. Cornmeal, self-rising. Remember that, self-rising. And we're going to be using 3/4 cups of white corn. And we're going to be using, oh yeah, babe, we're going to be using 3 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. The sugar is going to offset this because Parmesan cheese can be a little salty. So it's going to keep it balanced. And here, what we got here is 1 egg. And we're going to be using some hot water because it's hot water cornbread. But you don't want to get your egg scrambled or cooked in the mix. So let's get this going. We're going to put our meal. We're going to put our sugar. We're going to put our corn. Make sure that your corn is room temperature. If it's been in the ice box, then hit it, nook it for 20 seconds. We're going to put the warm hot water in first, and we're going to begin to mix. And you have to know how much liquid to put in there because you don't want too much in there because you want it to be where you can make a patty. If you put too much water in there, just add a little bit more meal where you can keep the consistency of the cornmeal where you can make a patty. Just get in there. You got gloves, you can use your hand, which I'll be doing later here. Let's get that egg in there. Let's get it in there. Let's get that Parmesan cheese. Boom. Get it in there. Let's get that all acclimated so the egg won't fry. Because the hot water will fry an egg. You want to get all that out of there. Get in there. If you're making it for yourself at home, of course, you don't need no gloves. You just get in there. Now, I don't even know exactly how much water I put in here, but I know that it was enough to where you can get the consistency that you want. Let's see. Pretty good consistency, but you know what? By the time we get ready to take this to the grease, it should be fine. If you can add more meal, or either you can let it set a minute and stiffen up like dough. All right, here's Masterchef back. As you can see, I got my cornmeal all acclimated and ready to go. And we're gonna use just a tablespoon. And I'm gonna get a couple of tablespoons, make it in a ball, pat it up, put it in the grease. Two tablespoons in the ball. Mash them. You don't want them too flat, but you don't want them real thick neither. Put them in there. It's kind of like making salmon croquette patties or playing in the snow. Look at that. We're gonna put about 4 of these down. And I tried to put not a lot of grease in there to where they was covered up. Be careful with your hands toward the grease. Don't burn yourself. One thing you want to do is be careful in the kitchen. I think I'm gonna go ahead on and make me up some more balls and have them ready for time's sake. You know, I found these to be very good. If you lack hot water cornbread, then you will certainly lack these because they got Parmesan cheese in them, and I put that white corn. I've never used yellow corn. I've always used a little white corn, and I didn't even know that they had white corn until my wife briefed me on that, and so I started using that, and I hadn't stopped yet. And you get these, all you want to do is to get these brown on each side. That's all you want to do, is get them brown on each side. See, I got 4 more, and we're gonna show you how to do these, and they're very, very easy to make, real quick. And I'm telling you, you can use these for hors d'oeuvre, you can use them for appetizer, or you can eat these, you know, just by themselves, or either you can get you a bowl of white beans, navy beans, and go at it with this and a couple of green onions, and hey, call it a day. But I certainly love, look at that, bam. Look at that, bam. You see that? The corn is done. The hot water done just about cooked the meal. Look at that. You know, before you know it, I'll have one of these in my mouth. This is Masterchef. I sure hope that y'all appreciate these videos that we're bringing. Miss J and myself, we work hard at these videos. This is my own recipe, you know, and you don't want your cheese to ooze out. So all you want to do is just get these brown on the outside. When you get these brown on the outside, they're done. I'm finna get a plate now and plate up some of them. Throw your paper towel down in that plate. And what you do, you peep at it. Say it with me. You peep at it to see if it's, look at that. I'm gonna let them go about a couple more seconds. You take them out. You wanna keep the same consistency that you have on this side. Boy, those look good. And you talking about with that Parmesan cheese and that white corn and just that 1 tablespoon of sugar, oh man. It'll have you going, oh boy, that's good. And you know what? I have taken them and put me some drizzles of honey on them. Oh my goodness. It'll have you walking to the front door, to the back, until it's all gone. I can't help myself. That's ready to come out. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's ready to come out. That's both sides. Look at that. Look at that. That's ready to come out. Look at that. That is beautiful. And just put it down. There's another one. Look at that. Beautiful. I said, Master Chef, isn't that hot? Of course not. That's many years. The hand is like a Ginsu hand. All right. We're going to get some more of these down. Get a, just lay it to bed. See how simple that is? Just lay it to bed. It's just like making snowballs. It's very easy. And I tell you, the reward from these, the goodness, oh my Lord. They are out of this world. I'm telling you, that corn and that Parmesan cheese take it to another level. Now, I'm finna show you something. I'm finna break this open. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at the steam. That is good. That is good. Look at that. And it's done. So it don't take long. All you want to do is get it brown. Look at that corn. Look at that melted cheese in there. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Here, you want a piece? Thank you.
What is you in here cooking?
I'm cooking some hot water cornbread with white corn and Parmesan cheese and a tablespoon of sugar. Would you want a piece?
It sure look good.
Here, Ellie Mae. Y'all didn't know we do skits too, huh? All right. We moving just right along. Look at that. Gonna let that go a little longer. Now just make sure, now you can't go put your eyelashes on while these are cooking. You have to stay with it. You know, some things you have to stay with. And these you have to stay with them because you don't want them to get too brown. Your mother-in-law might be coming over. You know, if mother-in-law is coming over, it's got to be what? Say it with me. Just right. All right. We're taking the last of these out. As you can see, consistency, they are golden brown on both sides. Put them in there. You know how brown you want yours. These are really, really good. Okay, that's it. Remember that I done these less than 30 minutes. Meal, 1 egg, a 4th cup, 3/4 cups of white corn, 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar, and I put 3 tablespoons of real Parmesan cheese in these. If you like what Masterchef and Mrs. J is cooking over here, then give us a thumbs up. We want to hear from you. And remember, tell a friend and subscribe. And I'll see you next time on my next video. And we appreciate you as always in advance. Bye.